we belong, or if I want to do something in the sea, for example, if I want to tie my boat to a certain place, I have to get permission from the Ministry of Agriculture. So people there, I don't want to say any negative things, but they are not the relevant people, if you ask us. So there are so many things like that, but mainly, the municipalities must deal with it, and they must have a section in the municipality dealing with the sea, not just diving, but for example, diving is a big industry, but excursions are also another industry. There are so many sides of the sea you can think of. That's why I think it must be the municipalities. Thank you very much.
And you asked another question. Are there any places to dive in Turkey, right?
Turkey for diving.
Sorry, say it again.
Where are the other diving communities in Turkey?
Other diving communities.
Other diving communities, especially south, Antalya area, Kaş. It's a very famous place for diving. But to be honest, if you ask me, if you were a diver, you would understand better. Most colorful underwater section of Turkey is the Aegean part, not the South Mediterranean part. Because South is warm, people prefer it. Like today or tomorrow, people will go, especially university people prefer it. The new beginners prefer it because the water is warm and clear. But there is absolutely no colors there. The color I showed you on the slide, the colors are in the Aegean Sea, but the community mostly is in the south. In Aegean part, we have Ayvalık, Foça, Karaburun, Çeşme, and Seferihisar. For example, in Çeşme, I am the only dive school. Çeşme is a very famous place in Turkey, very so-called very touristical area, but I am the only dive center. In Karaburun, there are only 5 dive centers. In Foça, there's only 1. In Seferihisar, 4 or 5. I mean, as I said, I was in the Sharm el-Sheikh. I think I have the video, especially I took the video. I just couldn't count the numbers of the boats, dive centers. Probably 100, more than 100.
Thank you. So we can understand that Turkey has a high potential for sports tourism. The potential is high, but we hope that in the future that will be used and integrated into sustainable sports tourism. Thank you all participants. And this is the end of this session. For thank the participants, we give the
parallel sessions will be held on here. At the same time, in the scope of student challenge presentations, students of our faculty will be presenting posters in the hall. And also there will be some health lunch break, which our gastronomy students prepared for you. Thank you.
Ben sana geleyim ama bana.
Mikrofonu açabilir miyiz? Is the sound on? I invite Dr. Maria Grazia Pirina to the stage.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to the second part of our conference symposium. And this is actually one of my favorite parts, if I'm allowed to say, because this is the moment to listen to new ideas and be inspired also by new generation and by actually the future. So this is the student challenge moment. We're gonna get the chance to hear what are the proposals for futures, ideas, and projects. I already spied a bit, if I might confess, and I think they are all nice ideas. And I would like also to encourage them to keep working on this. We can support you through the mentorship scheme that we presented yesterday, and be ready to submit it as a concrete project proposal within the frame of one of the programs that we worked. So I will leave the floor to the students, and thank you very much for your great work.
Now I'm inviting the students who have prepared these beautiful posters. Can you come to the stage, please?
Perfect.
The owner of the posters.
Perfect. Hadi bakalım.
Thank you for great effort, first of all. We would like to listen your projects a little bit. And first group, you can come here and they can hear you. First, you can introduce yourself and you can talk about your project a little bit. You can come here.
Thank you. Hi, everyone. My name is Yusuf Yeşil. My department is medical laboratory, and here our topic is swimming in Izmir. I show you.
What is this about?
In swimming.
In swimming. Yes. Can you or your friends? Would you like to explain more?
No, I explain.
Okay.
National swimmer Emre Sakçı became European champion. Born in Izmir in 1997, Emre Sakçı began swimming at the age of 3 and was selected for the national team at just 15. He started his journey as licensed swimmer in 2008. at the University Swimming Club. Emre Sakçı made history by breaking the junior world record in the men's 50-meter breaststroke with an impressive time, becoming the first Turkish athlete to achieve a world in impressive time. 26.67 seconds, became at the first Turkish athlete to achieve a world record across all age groups in this category. In 2018, he ranked 5th in the world with a time of 25.89 seconds in the 50-meter breaststroke at the World Short Course Swimming Champions held in China. Additionally, he earned a silver medal in the 50-meter breaststroke at the 2019 European Short Course Swimming Championships. The provincial championships for special athletes in swimming took place from April 11 at the Katip Çelebi University swimming pool. Special athletes swimming provincial championships, which start on Tuesday, April 11, ended with the final competitions and award ceremony on April 30. At the ceremony, awards were presented to our special athletes who ranked well by Federation President Birol Aydın. İrem Öztekin came first in Izmir all distance she swam. He passed the Dersol in the 6th distance. He swam and qualified for the Turkish Championships. A swimming competition was held in Ali Ağa to commemorate Atatürk. The commemoration of Atatürk swimming competition, which was held for the second time this year with the contributions of Ali Ağa municipality and the organization of AGM Sports Club, November 10, 2024. The event held with the participation of Sports Club in Izmir was held on November 10 competition with the framework suggestion with the opening of the Olympic swimming pool in Izmir, more events can be organized. This will be an important development both in terms of health and for Turkey. Thank you.
Now we can pass to the second group. Really shortly, can you explain your project, please?
Hello, my name is Emil Oruçlu and my department is tourism management. Our topic is trekking. It's a sport. It's usually made on long walks in areas where there's no transportation. In Turkey, Izmir is a very popular place for trekking because of the effort put into this sport as a public sport. There's a lot of popular places in Izmir to take trekking routes. There's Karagöl Nature Park, Yamanlar Mountain, Ephesus Ancient City, and Dilek Peninsula as examples. These routes combine history and nature to offer enjoyable experiences to tourists and other people. There's two popular routes we want to talk about. There's Virgin Mary and Ephesus track. This track consists of an asphalt road. It goes through the forest and it starts at the House of Virgin Mary and it continues on the same road until the southern gate of the ancient city of Ephesus. This route also can be used as a bicycle path. The second route is Ülkmez and Kavakdere track. This track starts on a beach, it goes through residential areas, it passes through gardens and forest roads. Due to its topography, this track has many ups and downs. The highest altitude is 175 meters. As a conclusion, trekking is very important in Izmir to develop health, to develop the health of people, the mental health of people, and sport tourism in Izmir as general.
Thank you. Okay, I want to present here.
Hello everyone, dear guests. Welcome to our beautiful city, Izmir. My name is Aysuda Mercan and my department is Gastronomy and Culinary Arts. Today, me and my friends, a presentation about the Izmir Selçuk. Izmir Selçuk is a very historical and natural place in the Izmir. It's located in the south of Izmir. Is a region renowned for its rich historical and natural beauty. First of all, ancient Ephesus. It's very popular in Turkey. The city of Ephesus, one of the most significant ancient cities, was a hub of culture, commerce, and religion during the Roman era. And the second one is House of the Virgin Mary. This is very, very important for Christians or all of the nations. Located on Mount Bilbur, this site is revered by Christians as the final home of the Virgin Mary. It attracts thousands of pilgrims each year, particularly on August 15, during the commemoration ceremonies. And the House of the Virgin Mary is the very visited place in the Izmir Selçuk.
My name is Asya Bülbül, and this is my friends Tolga İKÇÜ and Sude Ak. Now, I introduce you the Seven Sleepers. The Seven Sleepers, legends rotate in both Christianity and Islam, tells the story of 7 young men who died in a cave to escape religion's persecutions. They awoke centuries later, symbolizing resurrection and eternal fate. Now you can see the Selçuk Castle. Selçuk Castle and the Basilica of St. John are prominent examples of the area's Byzantine heritage. I think the last picture on the right, the İsa Bey Mosque, built in 1375, showcases the elegant Seljuk architecture and serves as a symbol of the religion's rich culture blend. And now, a very, very, very important place in Izmir and known all of the people, Şirince Village. Şirince Village is famous for its well-preserved Ottoman architecture. Şirince is known for its wine production and scenic views. Visitors can enjoy the village's historical charm and sample local delicacies. And our gastronomy and culinary arts students, and very important for us, local gastronomy. Selçuk is a paradise for food lovers, especially specialties, Şevketi Bostan, or like shish kebab, and local pastries offers a taste of authentic Turkish cuisine. Şirince's handmade wine is a must-try, making the village a perfect stop for culinary enthusiasts. Conclusion, Selçuk is not just a place to visit, it's an experience where history, nature, and culture converge. From ancient ruins to spiritual landmarks, and from unique culinary delights to breathtaking landscapes, Selçuk invites travelers to immerse themselves in a timeless beauty. We are in journey, and this is our Selçuk journey. Thank you for listening to us.
Okay. Thank you. The fourth group can present their projects.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. It's our project at İzmir'in gastronomy, and we are presenting İKÇÜ, which is Çeşme. And that's an astonishing village that mostly kind of rich people lives, and there's good landscapes, good food, and etc. By the way, my name is İKÇÜ. I'm a student in gastronomy and culinary arts, as my friends, and that's what I say.
Hello everyone, my name is Yusuf. I would like to make a short talk about Germiyan village. It's a village in İzmir İKÇÜ. Well, you know, the view in İKÇÜ is really amazing. You feel like you're in paradise, and Germiyan village has a great stone houses. There are great flower graffitis. We taste some traditional foods like Germiyan bread. Germiyan bread was one of the best sourdough breads. Well, I taste, and the elder people especially really kind and nice to us. We make an interview, we talk with them, and we talk with the bread maker. He gives more bread to us. Yeah, sorry. That's it.
Hello, dear guests. My name is İKÇÜ. I'm also from the Gastronomy and Culinary Arts Department. I want to talk about from our department, Gastronomy of İKÇÜ. You can find very natural ingredients, I say, in İKÇÜ. One of the biggest and most natural bazaars in İzmir is in İKÇÜ. You can find the most fresh and organic things in that bazaar. Also, you can eat the Çeşme kumru in İKÇÜ, which is a special bread, and it has got kind of meats and cheeses in. You can also find the other. Oh yeah, the chickpea breads. Sorry, please excuse me for my nervousness. You can find the chickpea breads in the at the kumru. I really recommend, if you want to, if you have the opportunity, I really recommend you to visit İKÇÜ.
Now I invite Dr. Roberta Sorinas to the stage.
Hello, and nice job, guys. I'm very proud of you, me on behalf of the committee, organizers, professors. Thank you for the mentors, I think, and all the people that follow you on this. I am passionate about sport. I'm a European project manager. I'm a researcher. And moreover, I'm a traveling tourist. So it's good to go out from your comfort zone, and traveling is one of the action you can have in order to improve and to grow, as well as sport. So sport through sailing with Maria Grazia Perina, my colleague, and all the team you have here that together help in the organization of this amazing conference. We founded a sport club that is about sailing. There are some images in the back. It's called ASD Sport Compass. So we are trying to use sailing as a tool for education, sailing as a tool for inclusion, as well as some management methodology during the sailing are in action. One of the main organizers here, Johannes de Waal, is there on the back. thanks to him. Applause for Johannes. He is also captain, a sailor. Sometimes is guiding us through these sailing trips that are more than just sailing. They are more like life experiential adventure where we grow together and when we debrief about our job, our ordinary work life. This all to say that we love what you did, and thanks for going out from your comfort zone, speaking English for all these people here. And I said that I have to give some fantastic certificate to you guys, and that there is also some kind of symbolic little prize award for you, coming back to some of the speakers before. It was not exactly clear to me how it's gonna be. I prefer to give ex aequo to all the team, the same, right? Right, applause for them, all of them, yeah. So, as this Sport Compass will be glad to give you an award, little economical award to all of you in the same part, okay? So, team number 1, what was your topic? Swimming team, applause for swimming team. Team number 2, trekking. Team number 4, searching. Team number 4, applause for them. No. Please, the center. I go. Team number 1, please. Come with me. Yes, take a It's very important. You can continue applause. Yeah. Okay, applause for them. Why not for them? Now we go to number 4. I'll chat. Maybe a picture all together? Yeah. Maybe with some of the mentors that were all together. Maria, vieni qui, dai, meglio. Everyone who wants to be in this picture is the moment.
It's working. Come here. Just a little bit for the picture. Can we make a round of applause again? Possible. Thank you so much for the important and great work information.
Gidebiliyor muyuz?
Really enjoyable to see your presentation and your posters. My name is Mohammad Farouk. I'm a PhD student in Yeshua University and founder of a startup called the Red Smart. Thank you so much, Sir Volkan, Mr. Emre, Mr. Ozgur, and Mr. Roberto and Ms. Maria for organizing it, and the man behind the gun, Mr. Yunus. We organized this session in a way that it has an integration. This session will tell us something about technology, its implication on tourism, and finally we'll wrap it up by some opportunities for the students. So this session first has Ms. Melis, who is the owner of Kuzey İzmir Tekmar. Is one of the biggest incubation center in Izmir. Secondly, we have Ms. Lavine, who is running an AI app for tourism, and it's one of its kind. It's really new, and it's implementing AI technology into tourism practically. Lastly, I will come up with some practical opportunities for the students, and I will explain how tourism smartness are linked together. So first of all, I'll invite Ms. Melis to come on the stage and please share her valuable thoughts with us. Thank you.
Hello everybody. Today I will provide you with brief information on how to implement and commercialize an idea. But first, I would like to introduce myself. Sorry. My name is Melis Özcan Öztunoğlu. I am the Deputy of General Manager, Kuzey İzmir Tekmer. Tekmer is Technology Development Center. I am married and I have a little daughter. I completed my undergraduate from Maritime Business Administration at Kuzey University. Then I hold a master's degree in business. Department of Product Manager and Marketing. I have previously been involved in commercials, and now I am focused on startup. Okay, let's start about Kuzey İzmir Tekmer. Kuzey İzmir Tekmer was established 2021 with 3 capital partners. It was founded with the support of the Tekmer program from COSGAP, which I will tell you later about COSGAP. So it continues to serve all entrepreneurs focused on the theme of smart cities. It offers some legal protections for startups. Additionally, it supports startup through networking and other entrepreneur training program. Sorry. Okay, which startup entrepreneurs does Kuzey İzmir Tekmer support to them? Our institution, which provides technology development center and entrepreneurship services area, supports startups that want to establish a company and have ideas related to main theme of smart cities and sub-themes. For example, smart people, smart economy, smart glass, etc., as well as to those looking for a place to conduct R&D activities. We provide support in mentoring, training, writing projects, networking, and most importantly, clustering. They can benefit from the support available under law No. 5746 on R&D and design in their companies. It allows entrepreneurs to gain both academic and commercialized firms experience. It assists them introducing their products to customers. It provides support for all these entrepreneurs in the process following their incubation period. Then our partnerships consists of 5 partnerships we have. Today's host İzmir Katip Çelebi University, the first partnerships, then Yaşar University and Karşıyaka Municipality were established through its capital partner. These are 3 partners and also our main organization supporting networking area and natural clustering. Next come public institution, COSGAP and TÜBİTAK. Startup apply to those institutions for project support in area such as project writing, company establishment, and commercialization. Okay, we will, Kuzey İzmir Tekmer does support as legal. This is approval maximum equivalent full-time and R&D design personal employment according to sectors such as personal insurance premium, custom duty incentive, personal income tax withholding deduction, and personal wage stamp, etc. These are all the legal provided. COSGAP provides to entrepreneurs some programs. They have some programs sections for COSGAP. COSGAP is the public institution in Turkey. Entrepreneur support program, digital transformation support program, and small and medium-sized enterprises, and green industry support, strategic product support, cooperation support program, etc. Some money provided value in COSGAP. For example, the own budget and line items of these budgets are defined to new firms. İzmir Tekmer strongly advises entrepreneurs who establish companies to definitely become members of COSGAP. TÜBİTAK is the same stage as COSGAP. TÜBİTAK is the public institution in Turkey. Entrepreneur support program provides an investment to startup. As Kuzey İzmir Tekmer, we also serve as implementing organization within the scope of the TÜBİTAK. This way, while supporting our entrepreneurship in establish their company, we demonstrate our entrepreneurship support activities, starting from our pre-incubation services at the company formation stage. We provide mentoring services for entrepreneurial system and program in writing their project. And when the projects are approved, we ensure their inclusion under Tekmer, allowing them to benefit from regularity incentive opportunity. If you have an idea related to sustainable smart cities, let's manage this process together.
Thank you so much for sharing this kind information. I will invite Ms. Ladin to please come and share your application.
Thank you so much for coming and listen to me. First of all, I want to introduce myself in English. Then I want to prefer making my presentation in my mother language. So sorry about that, and thank you for translation. I'm Ladin. I made and finished my PhD education in 9 Eylül University, and my area, the subject in PhD, sustainable supply chain. I'm always dealing with the sustainability in my own life and the professional life. Then I worked both public sector and the private sector in nearly 20 years. And after that, I quit my job, and I'm now I'm an entrepreneurship in this city, and I have a tourism application. And also our application is in the collective incubation center, and we are really thanks to them about our journey. Let me start in presentation. Öncelikle turizmdeki aslında teknolojik gelişmelerden biraz bahsetmek istiyorum.
First of all, I would like to explain the latest development in tourism and technology.
Pandemiden sonra tüm alanlarda olduğu gibi aslında turizmde de çok ciddi değişiklikler oldu. İsterseniz özet de yapabiliriz. Çok kısa bahsedeyim. Bu değişiklikler insanların seyahat alışkanlıklarını da aslında değiştirdi. Hepimiz bazı hassasiyetler kazandık. Turizm de bunun tüketici tarafında, yani seyahat edenler tarafındaki en net değişimi aslında daha solo seyahatleri tercih etmeye başladık. Kalabalık yerlerden uzaklaştık, paket turlardan uzaklaştık ve farklı seçimler yapmaya başladık.
After the pandemic, there has been some changes in our daily lifestyle as well as our traveling style. With all these, we started to prefer mostly traveling alone instead of being with the crowd.
Bunun yanı sıra dikkat ettiğimiz şöyle de bir gelişme var ve bütün makaleler de aslında bunlara yine değiniyorlar, tüm araştırmalar. Yeni jenerasyon tamamen bu odakta geliyor. Daha deneyim odaklı, kendi seyahatlerinde birbirlerinin nerelerde deneyim yaşadığına bakarak seçimler yapan ve daha ziyade macera üzerine seçilmiş seyahatleri tercih ediyorlar.
New generation also prefers having solo trips as well as having these new habits by like attracting by each other, attracting by their each other's traveling experiences, and but experiencing them again alone with the like adventure style.
Tüm bunların yanı sıra aslında seçeneklerimiz çoğaldı. Çünkü teknolojinin kullanımı her yerde olduğu gibi turizmde de seçenekleri çoğalttı. Ve bir önemli mevzu da şu ki hepimiz ilgi alanımıza göre, yani örneğin anneysek, ki ben anneyim, artık seyahatlerimde çocuklu bir seyahatin nasıl olacağını ya da gastronomiye düşkünsek eğer oradaki gizli kalmış daha lezzeti bilinmeyen, her yerde yayınlanmamış yeme içme yerlerini, yerel yerleri arar olduk. Teknoloji tüm bunlar için bize aslında bilgiyi sunumda kolaylık sağladı.
With the latest developments in technology, we got actually a kind of help on their traveling habits. For example, if we are having this travel on gastronomy, now we have a lot of information obtained from the internet, from the technology, and we can experience them.
Peki turizmdeki aslında bu gelişmeler bizi gelecekte nereye götürüyor ya da götürecek gibi görünüyor. Buna da bakacak olursak bir kere az önce söylediğim gibi benim kendi kişisel ilgi alanımda da olduğu için ama bugün oturumun başından beri her sunumda değinilen tabii ki sürdürülebilirlik kavramı ve turizmde bunun yeri. Yanı sıra da ekoturizm.
When we look at the future from this point, we see that sustainable tourism is the most important thing when we plan our future travels, and also ecotourism.
Ve bütün büyük firmaların raporlarına baktığımızda Booking gibi pazarı domine eden firmaların raporlarına baktığımızda insanlar artık bilinçli tüketim yapacakları konaklama yerlerini aramaya başladılar. Ve otel ya da konaklama, araç kiralama hatta daha sürdürülebilir uçuş firması olduğunu iddia eden turizm firmalarına daha fazla para ödemeye meyilli olan bir gezgin kitlesinin varlığı ve artacağı aslında tüm yayınlarda bahsediliyor.
We see this actually awareness raised in traveling lately when we examine the research provided by big companies, big travel companies like Booking. We see that like people mostly prefer like sustainable ways of traveling, sustainable ways of accommodating, sustainable ways of renting cars. So this affected all our traveling habits.
Bunun yanı sıra az önce söylediğimiz gibi deneyim turizmi çok fazla öne çıkmaya başladı. Tekrar aynı konudan bahsediyor olacağım ama gittiğimiz yerde oranın küçük işletmecisi, yani aslında internete şöyle bir hemen yazdığımızda bulamayacağımız ama orada yaşayan çok ufak, belki yıllardır aynı lezzetleri koruyarak sunan yerleri arar olduk. Çok özet geçebilirsiniz buraya. Deneyim oldukça önemli bir noktaya geldi ve daha ziyade bu deneyimi paylaşmak da çok önemli bir noktaya geldi turizmde.
Experience and sharing the experience became one of the most important thing now in traveling because even the local enterprises, we all want to experience these local enterprises when we are traveling to somewhere. So new experiences now have more importance.
Ve son olarak da tabii ki hepimizin bildiği gibi AI'ın hayatımıza hızlı ve inanılmaz hayatımızı dolduracak şekilde girişi turizmde çok önemli bir yer kaplamaya başladı. Farkındasınızdır belki bugünden sonra daha çok fark edeceksinizdir. Artık tüm firmaların ana sayfası AI tabanına oturacak şekilde servis edilmeye başladı. En önemli uçak firmalarının dahi sitelerine girdiğinizde seyahatini planlayayım mı? Senin için öneride bulunayım mı? Sana şunu sunmamızı ister misiniz? Şeklinde aslında AI based hale gelmeye başladı. Bu sadece sunulan hizmette değil, call center'lardaki müşteri tavsiyelerini ve problemlerini analiz etmekten tutun da bunlara dair içeriye, yani turizm endüstrisine advice, yani herhangi bir tavsiyede bulunmaya kadar AI artık her yerde olduğu gibi turizmin de çok içinde.
With the recent developments in AI, AI also has started to be used in tourism lately quite a lot. And when we want to book some hotels, when we want to book some flight tickets, so we always we have this support from AI. We always realize that AI is used on that website. So this also increased AI's role in tourism.
Bunların hepimizin günlük hayatta yaptığı seyahatlere, seyahat planlamalarına dair de bazı alışkanlık değişiklikleri yarattı. Bunlardan bir tanesi influencerlar. Influencer marketing tüm alanlarda olduğu gibi turizmde şu anda çok önemli bir noktaya oturdu. İnsanlar gidecekleri yerleri ne olursa olsun ilgi alanı, o ilgi alanındaki influencer'a göre seçmeye başladılar. Tamam. Evet, aynen. Bu influencer'ların tavsiyelerini de tabii ki 3 mecrada buluyorlar en çok. Bir tanesi sosyal medya, elbette birçoğu sosyal medyadan yayın yaptığı için. Ama seyahat influencer'larında diğer influencer'lardan farklı olarak blog yayını ve YouTube yayını yapmak da çok popüler. Dolayısıyla bize istatistikler ve makaleler şunu söylüyor ki seyahati tutku olarak gören insanlar bir seyahat için en az 7 gün planlama yapıyorlar. 7 gün. 7 gün boyunca blogları okuyorlar, YouTube'ları izliyorlar ve kendilerine eski usul kara kalemle belki de bir rota çıkartıyorlar. Tamam. Burayı özetledikten sonra uygulamayı göstereceğim. İsterseniz orayı anlayabilirsiniz. Tamam. Peki biz bu yolculuktan ne öğrendik ve yaptığımız uygulama ne işe yarıyor? Sadece çok kısa onu gösterip geçmek istiyorum. Bir kere akran öğreniminin yani birbirinden beslenmenin önemini gördük. Bunu fark ettik ve influencerlardan aslında faydalanmaya başladık. Bu bizim uygulamanın arayüzü. Pinito.com'dan bize ulaşabilirsiniz, bakabilirsiniz. İlgi alanına göre turizm rotaları öneren yapay zeka tabanına oturmuş bir uygulamayız biz. Çok kısa videoyu gösterip ondan sonra sunumu bitiriyor olacağım.
This is the application that we developed. Now we are showing.
Buradan gitmek istediğiniz rotaya dair destinasyonu ve o destinasyonda insanların yaşadıkları deneyimleri bulabiliyorsunuz. Aslında farklı sunmaya çalıştığımız şey bu.
Herkes kendi şeyini paylaşabiliyor.
Bizim anlaşmalı olduğumuz ve içeriye içerik üretmesine, daha doğrusu data çekmeye izin veren influencerlardan data çekiyoruz aslında içeriye. Eğer bizlerle birlikte şu an beta testteyiz ve bu beta testte dahil olup e-mailinizi bize bırakabilirseniz sizlere bütün gelişmeleri iletmekten ve belki ilk kullanıcılarımız olmanız dolayısıyla farklı avantajlar sunmaktan çok mutlu olacağız. Tüm tavsiyeleri açık olduğumuzu da bilmenizi isteriz. Global pazarda büyümeye çalışan bir uygulamayız.
So to sum up, as you know, like influencers' role have increased recently in especially attracting people on some specific topics. So most of the people, when they are planning their travels, they usually search for some influencers pages, and then they decide where to go mostly. So a usual person, people usually spend at least 7 days to plan their travels by having these kind of attractions and by searching for these kind of experiences from the influencers. So our application is actually providing this opportunity to have several influencers recommendations in one application. So now we are on beta testing phase, and if you can just scan the QR code, and if you can just help us by providing a feedback, so it will be very helpful for us, for our application.
And thank you. This is the internet website of our application. Then you find the whole information about our application. We started our journey as a different tourism application. Then now we are starting the Pinito journey in our entrepreneurship journey. Our purpose of Pinito is to make travel plans easy and personalized. And thank you for your kind attention. And thank you too.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, Ms. Ladin, everyone for listening. I'll quickly continue with a little bit of presentation that I made. I know I'll be running out of time, so I'll make it brief. But before I start, I'll just mention some statistics with us that we found. By the time I will finish, by the time I'll finish our presentation, over 500 million sports tourists have used wearable devices, wearable devices. And by the time our presentation will be finished, around 200 million people have attended since sports tourism became integrated with smart technologies, the live events. And by the time we finish our presentation, sports tourism revenue is increased to around 100 billion USD. So this is how big of an industry is. We know the application of VR, smart sports technology, and even Qatar Olympics, they use it so well that they disperse the stadiums completely. So if we see a little bit of this video, we'll have a little bit of idea about the application of VR in tourism. I think the sound is not here. It's fine. So imagine spending nothing and going to your favorite desired place.
Quite realistic. Users of virtual reality technology will be able to go wherever they want, whenever they want, opening up a whole new universe of possibilities. The use of VR in tourism. Second generation virtual reality, VR, gadgets will soon be totally wireless and take users to previously inaccessible locations. Among the most promising applications of virtual reality technology is in the travel business. Travelers could wear virtual reality goggles to get a first-person perspective of their destinations. People who might never have the opportunity to travel to a certain location will be able to do so through the usage of virtual reality. Real business. What could be done to help VR in tourism grow? Using specialized software and gear, virtual reality, VR, allows users to immerse themselves in a computer-generated, three-dimensional, 3D environment that they can explore and interact with. While it's true that VR won't allow for...
So now we see that AR and VR is combining to become immersive technology in tourism. If we go on, role of incubators in tourism, since we integrated incubation centers, Ms. Melis was just speaking, because it supports innovative solutions for startups. For example, AI app, even Ms. Ladin was working in an incubation center. So IoT, AI, and AR and green initiative are super supported. We discussed about Barcelona's tourism sports hub as well, combining local sports event with tourism packages. Virtual marathons, imagine having a virtual marathon. So imagine the possibilities there. So quickly as well, I would like to share this video. This is the future of technology by Samsung. So this is an idea of smart sports presented by Samsung. So imagine, since entering the stadium to leaving to fan engagement to injury prevention, it's all done under VR and the use of technology in sports tourism. So you know which time you will enter, what is the free available parking slot. So imagine no crossover, no rush gathering, no accidents while you're leaving the stadium. Attendance, and this is also a part of big data. We are also collecting big data here. And of course, happy fan engagement and happy client experience. So Samsung and other technology companies are going to be pioneer of this. Moving on, what can be done in Izmir, Turkey? Smart marathon tracking system. We often create marathon, and Turkey is really an emerging country when it comes to sports. So real-time practice and tracking participants of the spectators and insights for runners. And it will work in Izmir because Izmir Marathon is a flagship event that attracts local and foreign tourists. And virtual cycling tour of Izmir coastal areas, we could do it. Smart stadium enhancement, for example, we have Göztepe and Altay teams here. So if we somehow arrange smart stadium engagement, their projection will be much, much more. If you go on, Izmir is a city that welcomes sports events. And I have other ideas as well. For example, windsurfing and alia paragliding. If we integrate payment system of local and foreign tourists, personalized packages combining both sports and ecotourism, and the proximity of top adventure sports are so high in Izmir. And if we integrate smart variables in those touristic areas, there are some events in Çeşme area of Izmir. If we integrate the smart sports variable, it could be much, much better. And for example, there are some stadiums I'm mentioning with the name as well. We can establish an e-sports hub, which is lacking in our city. So if we somehow integrate it, and it can have a really good impact. And we have some incubation centers in Izmir that focus on developing smart apps for sports. So there are some names as well. One of them is Technopark with the website. So students, if you want to integrate, you can take a picture or you can just visit the websites. You can easily apply. Most of them are free. So we have these, in every university, usually there's an incubation center. And then we have the funding opportunities by TÜBİTAK and some other programs, Horizon Europe, and angel investors at capital firm in Izmir, like İKÇÜ, TR Angel, CostGap, for example, which Ms. Melis was integrating. By the way, I had an activity planned for us with Kahoot, but unfortunately, we're kind of running out of time. So I will hand this presentation to Ms. Melis, who also has to share a word of us. So Ms. Melis, please come and share. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Okay. Thank you. Good afternoon. Today I'm going to present you EU funding schemes and grant writing. But actually I have only 5 minutes, so that's why I will keep it very short. I will just share brief information because we are very behind the program. This is about me. My name is Melis Nazlı Turhal. I am a European project manager and designer. I am working with Minavaganti NGO. I am representing them here. I have 12 years of experience in project management and writing with different funding opportunities. And yes, I'm keeping... Yes. We have listened a lot of presentations about sports role in our life, and I really like. I don't want to repeat it, but with all these reasons mentioned here, European Union supports like sports projects, providing different funding opportunities for sports projects. So I would like to mention briefly today about them. Yes, these are the key EU programs. These can be also a good source of funding for sports projects. These are like 2 flagship programs of European Union. They are Horizon Europe and Erasmus+. Horizon Europe is a program created for research and innovation. It's actually one of the biggest programs globally. It's like giving between 2021 and 2027. It has a 95.5 billion euro budget. Like either you are a single researcher or a consortium, you can apply for different fundings under Horizon Europe program. But you need to consider some like specific areas in order to get some support from Horizon Europe. These are like health, environment, and digital transformation, basically. Erasmus Plus, it's an education program, education training, youth and sport program. It has also different sub-programs. It's providing its support with like K-Actions, K-Action 1, 2, 3, and also the sports program. It has a specific tailor-made sports program to support sports projects. COSME SME Competitiveness Program. It's usually like its main aims is providing like support to small, medium-sized enterprises for access to markets, for internationalization, and like with the main program is the Enterprise Europe Network under this COSME program. I want to go a little deeper with Erasmus Plus, so that's why I'm skipping that part. You know, as I indicated earlier, like these are the key actions of Erasmus Plus program, and these are like the mostly aim like promoting European values, social inclusion, diversity, digital transformation. If you have these kind of like if you have project ideas crossing these fields, Erasmus Plus would be the best program for you to apply. But I would like to say a couple of words about sports program, then I will finalize my presentation. You know, we all spoke about these topics during these 2 days, and like we believe the power of sport to encourage people's healthy lifestyles and promoting education in and through sport, promoting integrity and values in sport, combating violence and tackling racism, discrimination and intolerance in sport. Erasmus Plus sports program has some aims, of course, like strengthening the grassroots sport organizations, to give the opportunity to individuals to have some mobility activities, to support some sport activities on the international level, and promoting inclusion and diversity through sport, like strengthening females' leadership, encouraging females to take part in like management positions. These kind of topics are very nice examples for Erasmus Plus sports program. I think I have to conclude here. As I mean, with most of you, we already met in person, and I provided also this information bilaterally. If you have any questions, I will be in front of the door at the European corner, so we can have like detailed chats. Thank you so much.
It's finished, I think, right? May I invite Professor Dr. Volkan Altıntaş to give their participation certificates?
I now invite the chair of the third session, Assistant Professor Özge Çağhan, to the stage, along with the speakers. Mr. Nicolas, Canva, and Onur Cengiz.
We are starting the first afternoon session. Welcome to our session. And the session is being held both face-to-face and online, I think. The first speaker is Ms. Nicola Lux, Senior Project Manager, T-Mobile, United States of America, second master student, Tourism Management, Yaşar University, Turkey.
Hello, good afternoon. You got smaller since this morning. I want to thank the university as well as the sponsoring organizations for allowing me to speak. This will be a little bit different than the other presentations, as it's more of a personal testimonial to my experience in travel and tourism, dance, fitness. My name's Nicole. I am an American living in Izmir. I recently moved. My education and career doesn't have as much to do with my presentation because those were my money makers, but travel, languages, and dance are my passions, and that's what I'll speak about today. I would like to weave in some of the things that we heard during the presentations yesterday about health and technology and wellness, and speak a little bit about my experience with travel. So first, I felt that it was necessary to legitimize dance as a form of exercise. There was a study completed this year by researchers in Australia that concluded that dance of any genre is generally equally and occasionally more effective than other types of exercise for improving a range of psychological and cognitive outcomes. This is important because sports, as we know, affect our physical health, but mental health, particularly as we get into older age, is so important. Yesterday, one of the speakers, I think Mr. Mustafa, talked about psychology in kids and how important sports are to that and their mentality. This is the same thing through all ages of life, especially as we get older. So, dance and tourism. On the right-hand part of the screen, I mentioned the Olympics. This year, there was an exciting addition to the Olympic sports, and it was actually a dance, break dance, which doesn't really it's not the traditional dance that we think of like tango or things on the screen, but it's certainly athletic. There are some other forms of dance in the Olympics. Rhythmic gymnastics, synchronized swimming are what came to mind. Of course, the Olympics are a huge draw for tourists and the top athletes and skilled individuals in those fields. My area of passion lies in partner dancing. And these are dances like tango, Lindy Hop, salsa. I've listed some of the destinations that are large world destinations for dance tourism, which is a subdivision of cultural tourism. These large events are held annually, the ones that I've listed, and we see, of course, just like the Olympics, they're bringing tourists who spend money in these places, people that enjoy the gastronomy and contribute to the local culture and exchange ideas. I want to talk about Zumba mostly. I'm a licensed Zumba instructor, and this is something that's brought great joy to my life, and I'm pleased to speak about it now. If I were to tell you that there is a dance or a form of fitness that you could do indoors, or you could do it outdoors, you could do it in a swimming pool, you could do it seated in a chair, you might be surprised to learn that all of those things you can do with Zumba. Zumba is a mixture of all of the dances you see here and more, and it speaks to the global relevancy of the dance. From Afrobeat, merengue, bhangra, all of these can be mixed into Zumba. It is a form of aerobic fitness for those who don't know, if you're unfamiliar with it. It's a brand of dance aerobics that was created. It was the brainchild of a Colombian dance instructor who came to the US about 25 years ago to pursue the American dream. And he did achieve the American dream by creating a global phenomenon. Zumba is a great business. I should mention I'm not affiliated with the brand other than that I have a license, but I do not speak on behalf of the brand. Zumba combines dance and exercise, mainly aerobics, but it's special in that it combines musicality, it provides a sense of community, and its pillars are self-love and fun. How amazing is that? You don't have to lose or win, just have fun. That's what Zumba's about. So to do Zumba, you would find a gym traditionally, but thanks to COVID, we are doing a lot more things online, and you can take an online Zumba class for 30 or 50 minutes. You would perform stretching, warm-ups, get your aerobic workout in, sweat, and this can be done from anywhere in the world. As I mentioned before, there are different formats. The brand is really amazing. It's got a kids version with different age groups. This is an alternative to traditional sports. Not all kids are interested in football, basketball, right? This helps them develop still this sense of community team sports while having fun, developing motor skills, social skills. Also, there's a form Aqua Zumba, which happens in a swimming pool. This is better. It's lower impact on your joints. Maybe not get as hot because you're already in the pool. You're not going to pass out. But one thing that's near and dear to my heart is Zumba Gold. I like to call this Zumba Gençler. If you don't speak Turkish, there's a sweet term of endearment that is used for elders, groups of elders, which is actually youth. The word Gençler can be youths or young ones, but we call them Gençler. So Zumba Gençler, Zumba Gold, in your golden years in English. This is for older adults. It's lower intensity. It can be modified for sitting in chairs. You don't even have to be old. Maybe you broke your leg or something, you're immobile. You can still get your heart rate up and improve your mobility, which again is wonderful for everything in your life, cognition, health, and longevity. So I am going to move into the tourism aspect of this. These are some of the benefits I've already mentioned about the sport dance. And as a licensed instructor, I have access to a huge community of other instructors, which is amazing. This is a photo of a group I went on a tour with in Turkey just last month. We visited 5 cities in the southeast, And we had a tour guide. We enjoyed the gastronomy, the archaeology, the local culture of these places. And perhaps my favorite thing about this tour was doing a workout first thing in the morning, come as you are. I didn't even have to do my hair, on a rooftop in Mardin in Mesopotamia, and seeing what's been there for millennia and enjoying one of my favorite fitness activities. All of these folks are my wonderful friends who are part of the Zumba community in Turkey. The one in pink I'll mention, Ms. Didem, she is a Zumba educator that goes across Europe to the United States and is an excellent educator. I want to tell a quick story about this last photo as I'm wrapping up. Every sport has their celebrity. Every sport has the person that you look up to. That happens to be this guy, Beto Perez. He is from Colombia. He was the original mastermind. 3 weeks ago, I was on a small island in the Pacific Ocean called Hawaii. And in the morning, I thought, let me get some exercise. Let me Google, is there a gym? Is there a Zumba class that I can just go to and get my exercise? I walk in. The instructor welcomed me with open arms. Again, this community feeling. It's not just, a class. You don't know anyone who comes in. Everyone is greeted. They ask you, do you have any physical things we should look out for? I'm so glad you're here. She says, oh my gosh, you're visiting and you're an instructor. You are so lucky. I want you to come to this event. Beto is here. This was an event. This guy's all over the world. You can't track him. He's everywhere. That weekend, 3 weeks ago, I was able to meet him. This other instructor invited me because she knows how important it is to members of the community to meet with each other. He's the celebrity of Zumba, and just like all of us hope, the celebrities we look up to in sports, he was as humble and kind and funny as you hoped he would be. So this is the sort of inspiration actually tomorrow I'll be in Istanbul to do some Zumba training. So it keeps me active. It keeps me going around. And anytime there's a Zumba convention, I'm going to go to that city and I'm going to spend my money there and I'm going to eat the food. So I'm very excited to have this opportunity. Why not enjoy a sports holiday? Maybe do a yoga retreat, a ski event, a Zumba convention. You never know where it's going to lead. So please enjoy. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much for your presentation. Let's move on to the second speaker. He is an engineer, John DeWall, founder of CEOinfo.nl, chairman of top sector creative industries at Ministry of Economic Affairs and Climate, the Netherlands. He is speaking about digital innovation. Yes, I think we are trying to connect online. Hello, dear John DeWall.
Yes.
Can you hear our voices? Is it okay?
I can hear you. I can't see you. I don't know if I'm visual already.
Okay, thank you very much. You can start now.
Thank you very much. Well, thank you very much. Very happy to join your conference from Amsterdam, Netherlands. I'd like to share some thoughts on innovation, especially on data. That's what I'd like to share a little bit of thoughts with you. First, who am I? When I'm talking for? You already introduced me a little bit, but my name is Jan de Waal. I'm CEO of a digital innovation agency called IKÇÜ. We're an Amsterdam-based agency, designing and developing all kinds of digital products. Think of apps, think of platforms, and so on. We have various clients, but all our clients we're helping with business critical propositions. So for them, digital is very important, and we help them to to move further in this digital transition world. We've been awarded a number of awards, all based on the projects we did with our clients, together with our clients, on digital innovation. So that's me. Data. I think data is the most, well, it's a very important tool for services for the society today. So I'd like to share a few thoughts with that. First, of course, data is already everywhere in our society, in our daily life. This guy having a smartwatch, knowing exactly what his heart rate is while he's sporting, etc., but also having goals listed on his phone. It's all about data. And that data is not only connected to ourselves, but it's coming from various sources. On this example, this is a training field where with those smart buttons, as you see them over there, they also collect data because they know the position of the players. And well, it's not data from a person, but it's also data from a collective. And we can see, of course, all kinds of new sources of data, all about our personal movements, of all kinds of sensors. Now, it's important to understand that our data is not only collecting data. That data is also defining the ways how we use services. For example, we all know Spotify, and it started, of course, of being a nice playlist, and it kind of moved forward in helping us to discover new kinds of music and so on. Of course, with the help of AI, which becomes increasingly important. But I think the same will apply to sports as well. It's not only just monitoring data, not only just looking at see how did I perform, but it's also integrating in helping us to stimulate to sport and making personalized plans, sporting plans, integrated in the devices we use for sports. And of course, you all know or probably know about the metaverse, VR, virtual reality, and that's even furthermore extending how we will use data to in not only sports but also in tourism and the whole part of our work, of our daily life. And it also might lead not only to virtual worlds where we can sport in esports, so to say, but also to a kind of mixed combination of new sports. What is this guy doing? Is he playing a new competition, a virtual competition with somebody else in the world, or is he just is he part of an entire new sport? Well, I think, of course, that's the challenging and interesting part of data. Now, in order to see, and this is just a few slides to mention the enormous importance of data and how we use data in our services, especially also in sports. Now, I'd like to share a few technology trends on data, which also I think become very relevant for sports education. One is, of course, that you see all this data is all over the place. It's in sporting applications, it's in smartwatches, it's with Apple, it's with Google, it's anywhere. So it's not about applications anymore. It's far more about what we call the API. How is that data? How are services working together? Second one is, of course, that we see that it's called edge computing. That we see hardware becoming far more smarter, far more smaller. So all kinds of what we used to call Internet of Things. Technology is really moving into our lives in all kinds of ways. And this sporter has still a lot of wires connected to him, but we already see, of course, lots of wearables that have sensors integrated in them. So I think this will boost enormously the next few years. Another important technology concept is the concept of digital twins. With all these digital data sources, it's becoming actually you can't more and more creating what we call a digital twin. So all these data points from either as a person coming from your sensors, personal sensor, or your or the behavior with applications on all kinds of platforms, you're able to form a more virtual reality representation of a person, of a sporter. And this becomes a very important technology, especially, of course, with who is owning the data. And more we move to data fabrics, because it's of course also an ethical question, right? Of who is this data? Can I use it? Am I allowed to use it? Especially also important to the scientific community. If you want to do research on data, it's becoming more and more difficult to get your hands on real good data. So third, the last part of my thoughts I'd like to share is how do we get there? So we see an enormous and huge use of data applications, and how do we make it manageable? Right? You're probably at the conference all from different audiences, researchers, business people, governments. How are we going to make use of this enormous flood of data? And only just to share you, this is a slide of all kinds of companies, of organizations who are collecting data from sporters, from both on entertainment as professional, and that's a lot. So what we always say, we use design in order to make valuable applications for our organizations. Because with design, it helps really to create value, and that's what we use with the data. Data is just, well, you could say it's water. Some say it's oil, it's the oil, but I would say it's water. We need data for applications to work. And there are two important aspects of approaching this data flood. First, start small and learn from your experiences, and then move further. So the other one is design thinking. You might have heard of it, but with design, it's not just about the visual presentation, but it's also about so the desirability, but it's also about is it technical feasible, as well as is it viable in terms of can we make a sustainable economic model out of applications. And that can be done in steps. But in order to start, it's very important to start with a clear approach, a clear vision. And at Info, we always use this milestone approach, where we do a researching phase, where we research really the problem. How are we going to use the data for an application? Where does it come from? Who's the owner? And then, of course, frame it and say, well, with this data, with these opportunities, we can make such an application. And in the end, of course, then we're going to design and make it visible, so it becomes tangible as well. Right. This is what I would like to share with you. Thank you very much for your attention. And well, maybe there's some questions. Thank you.
Thank you very much for the presentation. I think it's better to get questions at the end of the sessions. So now already sorry. Okay, do you have any questions to John de Wall? Okay, I think now we don't have any questions about your presentations. Thank you very much for your attendance.
Thank you.
Now, for our session, we already one more speaker. He's Onur Cengiz. He's talking about AI in study management, Chief Technology Officer, AMLX Turkey.
Hello, everyone.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome. I want to introduce myself first. I'm Onur Cengiz. I'm an AI engineer right now, a software engineer turned an AI engineer. I have a PhD in astrophysics also. I am a co-founder of AIMLix with my wife, lovely wife, Defne. I want you to imagine the future of stadium management, not just about the roar of the crowd or excitement on the pitch, but also about efficiency, fun engagement, and intelligent data-driven operations. Today, we are diving into how artificial intelligence is transforming stadiums into smart, interactive experiences. Now let's start with AI already is doing in stadium management. Picture Wembley or the Allianz Arena. These stadiums already have AI-driven crowd management systems. The algorithms behind these systems process camera feeds in real time, tracking crowd movements, and identifying potential bottlenecks. This reduces wait times, makes ingress and egress smoother, and ensures safety. When you are just trying to get the food stand, you are in a human traffic jam, so-called, and AI makes sure you are spending more time enjoying the game and less time navigating the crowds. Speaking of efficiency, AI is also optimizing energy management. With AI-powered systems, venues like Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta automatically adjust heating, cooling, lighting based on occupancy data, ensuring optimal comfort without wasting energy. It's like the stadium has developed a sixth sense for knowing exactly when to dim the lights or cool things down, making operations leaner, greener, and of course, cheaper. But let's push the envelope a bit, because why stick to conventional when you can think big? Imagine this, piezoelectric floor panels. These panels could be placed in key areas like entrances, walkways, and even under the stands. Every step, every jump made by an excited fan creates a small burst of electricity. Multiply that by tens of thousands of people, and suddenly crowd is not just watching the game, they are powering it. Imagine a jump for power moment on a big screen during halftime. Here, the entire crowd jumps and the power meters surge upwards. Not only would this be innovative power source, but it also make an unforgettable fun interaction moment. Let's talk about fun engagement with AI-driven personalization. Picture this, you arrive at the stadium, AI facial recognition identifies you at the gate, your AR-enabled app guides you directly to your seat, where you can grab your favorite drink all the way. By the time you're at the seat, the app knows you are a diehard supporter of the home team, and it offers you a deal on exclusive merch available only to fans attending to that game. Think of it as a personal game assistant powered by AI. In Barcelona, Camp Nou Stadium is experimenting with chatbots to answer fun questions. Let's take that concept further. Imagine AI-powered digital twin of the entire stadium. And AI constantly learns and adapts, capable of running simulations to predict outcomes of different scenarios. Whether it's preparing for a sold-out concert or reacting to an unexpected weather event, AI can run thousands of what-if situations and helping stadium managers prepare for anything. It's like having Dr. Strange on your side running millions of simulations to ensure everything goes smoothly. Consider drone-based monitoring. Real-time AI-enhanced drones could hover over parking lots, stadium grounds to direct traffic, both pedestrian and vehicle. You could also use them for food deliveries to seats. Imagine ordering a hot dog on your app and drone delivers it right to your seat. And lastly, let's address the waste management, one of the most overlooked aspects of the stadium operations. Imagine AI-driven smart bins that can only not sort waste automatically, but provide real-time analytics on consumption patterns. These bins would help stadiums reduce the waste and promote sustainability by analyzing which concession stands produce the most waste, which products are often discarded, and even encouraging funds with app-based challenges to properly sort their trash for rewards. So AI isn't just changing how we manage stadiums, it's revolutionizing the fun experience, optimizing operations, and pushing sustainability. It's turning stadiums into an experience that begins the moment you step out of your car and doesn't end until you are home checking the app for the game highlights. To conclude, stadium management is evolving from just crowd control to a fully immersive, intelligent ecosystem. AI enables stadiums to be more than just places where games are played. They become vibrant hubs of efficiency, entertainment, and engagement. So next time you step into a stadium, think of the tech coming behind the scenes. It's not just players giving their all out there. AI is working just as hard as to make sure you have an unforgettable experience. And thank you all for listening. Goodbye.
Thank you for your presentation. Yes, if you have any questions or contributions, I guess now. Okay, yeah, your turn.
Thank you for your presentation. I would like to ask, how many drones can serve at the same time in the stadium? Because, 80,000 people, 70,000 people sitting in the stadium. Do you have an idea for this?
I have a basic idea. I didn't do the experiments. I just know about the Göztepe Stadium, Gürsel Aksel. We are living very close to it. And it's about 20,000 people, I guess, the stadium. You should divide that by 1,000, so it won't affect the fun experience. About 20 drones should suffice for a 20,000 people stadium.
Any more questions? Okay, thank you very much, both for speakers and participants. Now, just we'll present our certificates.
Dear guests, now we will have 10 minutes coffee break. After that, we will have our last session here.
That's it.
Were you were here yesterday? At it 20 years straight. So I didn't do my exercise. Yeah. So you still teach now? Not crazy. Oh, okay. I my like, and you, when I travel around, I always support a dance community there. Yeah, for example, when I was in Greece, I attended some kind of classes. Yeah, and there was a maestro over there. It was a great time in Paris. So I attended dance festival.
Hello, everyone. The last session will start. So I would like to kindly invite the chair of the last session, Professor Dr. Volkan Altıntaş, to the stage, along with the speakers, Stefano Cucco, Mr. Hasan Çil, and Mr. Barbaros Salman.
Online. Hi everyone, good afternoon. I think we are now approaching the last session of 2 days. And thank you very much again being here. And from morning up to now, I think it was really heavy, but at the same time, very interesting topics we discussed. Now, we have actually one remote, one stream connection. We will go to Italy. Then from Germany, we have one guest next to me. He will explain maybe more about himself. And Mr. Barbaros Salman also, he will be explaining about sport diplomacy and tourism as peace builder in the next round. So, if you don't mind, I would like to also invite in the first session, Maria, can you please join us? Maybe here or there, if wherever you want. We would like to welcome, first we should go to Italy, Mr. Stefano Cucca. You hear me? We cannot hear you.
Meanwhile, I would like to...
Yes.
I will make an introduction to Stefano. Meanwhile.
Yes, maybe Maria can start. Welcome, but we will just start after her, explanation, please.
Yes. Okay, good afternoon, everyone. Yesterday, when I was describing the philosophy of İKÇÜ, I mentioned basically 3 keywords that are itinerant, creating connection, and being inspired one to another. And if I have to think to someone that can sum it up, the 3 of them, is actually Stefano Cucca, because thanks to his great job that he's doing with Rumundo and the Rumundo Academy, he traveled the world in the most sustainable way possible that I could have things. He's not afraid of new challenges and is keeping on inspiring new generation. So, round of applause for Mr. Stefano Cucca.
Floor is yours, Stefano, please.
Yeah, there is a video now or later?
Yeah, I think it's coming.
Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yes, we hear you.
Yeah, so the video is done, it's finished. Can I start with the presentation? Because I cannot see you.
Yes, you can also start your presentation.
Okay, so thank you so much to everyone. Thank you to everyone to invite me here in this beautiful stage. Thank you for my presentation, and maybe there are not too many expectations about that. So let me say something about me and Burundu. And as you can see from the title, like repopulation through sport, tourism, and education. Just few words about me, but more or less you heard about. So, like the truth is that 10 years ago, more or less, a little bit more, I was thinking like what we can do to try to support this world. And I went to US, I studied business for sustainability, and in that the project was cycling around the world in search of stories and sustainable lifestyle. Through 5 countries, 32,000 kilometers, I'm in love with sport. I made also different Ironman and half Ironman. I used to train and spend and invest a lot of time in my life with sport. And also I'm involved in education with youth in particular. And after this trip, I was living in Cape Town, South Africa. And now I go back to Sardinia because I'm from Sardinia. With this small organization, Rumundo, we are like a sustainable incubator. We used to support hundreds and hundreds startups in more or less in every part of the world through this like base point, South Africa and Sardinia. We used to run the first circular economy in Italy in partnership with the university. We run the social innovation school trying to support youth through educational program like using innovation. But which kind of innovation? The innovation that can make the world better. And we are running like a project like Mediterranean, where people that are from countries in conflict between them, from Russia to Ukraine to Palestine, all together working to try to design like solution. But like today, I have to say the truth, I changed a little bit my presentation because I hear about, thank you to all the speakers that we are talking before me these few days, a lot of dates, but I want to just like give to you one picture, but you know sure more than me about that. And now, like as a founder of Rumundo, I'm involved like in a beautiful project. What is this beautiful project? Like, you know, like Sardinia basically we have a problem. It's one of the best beautiful country for me ever, but it's really particular. Like a lot of stuff happens, you know, in this small island that is just like 200 kilometers square. What we are trying to do, we are trying to run through education, sports, and solution. In particular, like we are trying to connect, you know, this world all together. And we start from this case study, you know, it's in the northeast of Sardinia. But you know, like here, like the economy is running really fast, like in summertime. But one of our program is like the population. So like in summertime, you can see beautiful place, beautiful beach, a lot of people working, program for everything. But basically after October, the islands start to be empty. And this is a problem. So many youth used to leave, like, you know, this land because they used to say, okay, but we are working just 3 months. We cannot leave working for 3 months and 4 months. And then really, like, I have to say thank you again to you because, like, when we are talking with Berlin, we said like sport and education can be really useful for many stuff, but can be really useful also to try to give back from the population, you know, mood where we are going, because like I can tell you later that in Sardinia, like every 3,000 youth, you know, like we have more or less 1.5 million people. but every single year, more or less 83,000 youth are leaving. And we were thinking what we can do. Like, we would like to start from here. These facilities that we have, where you can see that like sport is one of the biggest points, you know, but also education and sport can be anti-depopulation. So like basically what we would like to do, what we are thinking, what we are planning to do, we are trying to focus, you know, to such a big investment, to try to make an international school. Why? Because like the international school, first of all, will be able to attract people from every country in the world. They cannot see our island just like a summer space, a summer area to spend 1 or 2 months in summer, but we can give the opportunity through education, through sport, to try to design like a solution also for the winter time. So also to host maybe like a national team, you know, and also to increase, to improve the economy, to the local economy, because in this case, this space, this area, they used to work just like 4 or 5 months. They can work for 12 months, you know? So like for me, the idea today was just like to give a light, you know, how we are trying to do something through these two big elements, sport education. And also, you know, like I hear and I can see like a impressive speaker. We are also really open to have collaboration, to open with all of you guys, because it's really important also to try to push how, again, education and sport can be like a key, can be a tricky point to make like environment in many, many areas, you know? So just like my short and simple conclusion can be, we are trying to do our part. We have just to do that. Like we start to run this project now that will be open next year, and there are hundreds of families asking if it's true because they want to move to Sardinia. So like basically project like that can be useful not just to stop the population, so local people that are leaving, but also we can be attractive, you know, from other people. Maybe they are living in London or New York or another place, and maybe they would like to have like a best life, maybe in Sardinia or like an area like that. That's economy speaking are working just for 3 months, and you know, like we can feel now with all our team how impressed, how strong, how useful is to try to focus with education and sport with this activity. So thank you for your attention. You can just coffee break. So I know this day were really full of important, impressive speaker. I'm giving to you just my detail, and thank you so much to everyone.
Thank you. Well, it's interesting because this is you are talking about alternative models of living conditions, and you are trying to add sports and the facilities, and how can you keep the population in this case Sardinia, especially for young people. I think in Europe this could be one problem, but also in some regions in my country, also sports and this alternative models can be added. So thank you very much. From my side, maybe after this presentation, I would like to check more about your project and your details. Thank you, but I would like to turn to stage. Any questions, any comments for this interesting presentation? Yes, we have one, at least.
Thank you, Stefano, for this nice presentation. My name is Melis. What are the key points for increasing sport tourism in the low season? My question is this.
You know, like in this case, you know, like considering like the day before yesterday, I was swimming in Sardinia. You know, for local people, it's super cold. For local people, we are already in winter. For people that are living in another country, in the north of Europe, in the north of all the area, there are countries where now maybe there are 2 degrees or less than 0, and maybe they're running with a t-shirt. So it's really relative, the weather. In Sardinia, we have such a beautiful weather, not considering the local mentality, and we have a lot of facilities that are open just a few months. So the tricky point would be like to try to attract, as we made already, national team and host here, like for a relative cheap price. So we can be maybe competitive with other countries that are doing the same too, but in such a simple and easy place where you could, from Olbia or Cagliari, you can fly easy in everywhere, in particular specific in Europe. So also for many teams, it will be super easy to move. This place is like 5 minutes from the harbor and 8 minutes from the airport. And a lot of national team already contact with us because they're interested. Or another point will be also why don't make some educational center for sportive people to teach them management or other stuff that can be really useful for them when they will be already not athletes. Because this is another problem. A lot of professionals are super young, and now sport is so stressful. Also, let's say you have to be a talent, okay, but most of them when they are 27, 28 are done. Maybe they heard also a lot of money in a career, but they didn't study because they start to push since they are 14, 15, more or less in every kind of sport. So also, to make specific course just with them, just for them.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
All the best from Izmir.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Thank you. Bye.
Thanks again. And now we will go from Italy to actually Germany. And Mr. Hasanci from Aziz Nesin Grundschule, and also as a professional side, maybe he will be explaining Türkiye Sport from Berlin. Floor is yours. Acceptance from this, different from other presentation. The presentation will be in German, and maybe one of the last speakers will be also explaining now as Hasan in Turkish, but if it's needed, I will be also helpful in English. The floor is yours, please. Bir daha sor. Yani prospect küçük İstanbul. Bir daha sor. Prospect küçük sor. Bir daha sor. Yani prospect küçük İstanbul. Yaşama kadar zor. Bunu bana sor. Öperim ama çektim her bunu.
ders veriyorlar. Ders sonunda çocuklarımıza değişik etkinlikler sunuyoruz. Benim de branşımdaki etkinlik futbol. Spora çocuklar kazandırmak için ders sonu çocuklar yorulduklarından dolayı değişik etkinlikler sunuyoruz. Şimdi futbolda bizim çocuklarımıza haftanın bir günü 90 dakika olmak üzere futbol antrenman imkanı sunuyoruz ve bu durumda çocuklar kendileri seçiyorlar. Artık futbola veya başka etkinliklere katılmak istediklerini kendileri yapıyorlar, karar veriyorlar. Biz de böyle aktif olan çocukları gördüğümüz zaman, yetenekli çocukları gördüğümüz zaman onları kazandırıp, onların ebeveynlerle konuşup onları Berlin'deki değişik kulüplere yapıyoruz, tavsiyeleri sallıyoruz. Çocuklarımız orada deneme antrenmanlara gidip hocalar da beğendiği zaman orada bir kulüp futbolcusu olarak spor eğitimine orada devam ediyorlar. Şimdi size birazdan bir trailer göstereceğim. Yani bu trailer'da göreceksiniz çocuklarımızla birlikte bir sene boyunca yapmış olduğumuz etkinlikten çıkan duruma futbol turnuvası. Şimdi Berlin'de yılda bir defa Avrupa okulları arası futbol turnuvası düzenleniyor. Şimdi buradan çıkabilirsek. 3 dakika sürecek. Size iyi seyirler diyorum. Ondan sonra sunuma devam edeceğim. Sesle sıkıntı var galiba. Böyle yanlış mı yaptım? Teşekkür ederim. Sizin de ekranda gördüğünüz gibi futbolla, sporla çocuklarımıza nasıl bir katkıda sağlandığımızı görüyorsunuz. Takım oyunu, birlik, beraberlik, futbolun, sporun bir oyun olduğunu, centilmenlik, fair play hepsi ön planda. Bizim okulumuza ve spor alanlarında çocuklarımıza en önemli olan şey, öğrettiğimiz şey ilk kural saygıdır. Saygı, centilmenlik, futbolun bir oyun olduğunu, yani 3 neticeden sahip olduğunu, berabere de kalabilirsin, kaybedebilirsin, kazanabilirsin. Biz söylüyoruz çocuklara, kazandığınız zaman tabii ki seveceksiniz. Kaybettiğiniz zaman üzülün ama fazla abartmadan. Ama rakibe gideceksiniz, rakiple bir tokalaşacaksınız, yani check-and yapacaksınız diyoruz. Ve bu da takım oyunu olduğunu gösteriyor. Bireysel futbolcuları biz hiçbir zaman piyasaya çıkartmadık. Kalbimizde vardır, kim daha aktif, biraz daha yetenekli olan çocukları her zaman görüyoruz. Ama benim yaptığım bu iş yaklaşık son 10 senedir Azdes'in ilkokulunda çalışıyorum. Kendim de futbol adamıyım. UEFA'nın B lisansına sahibim. Kendi inisiyatifimle veya idarecilerimizin onayıyla genç yetenekleri bir şekilde keşfedip onları kulüplere yönlendiriyorum. Dolayısıyla bu kulüplerdeki çocuklar ilerledik yaşlarına rağmen kendilerini geliştiriyorlar ve onları profesyonel bir kulübe veya milli takıma kazandırmaya çalışıyoruz. Yani bunu övünerek söyleyebiliriz. Bizim okuldan şimdiye kadar son 8-10 sene içinde 2 tane milli futbolcu çıktı. Genç yaşlarda oynadı, altyapıda. Halen şu an bir futbolcumuz, bir öğrencimiz futbol yaşantını Portekiz'de devam ettiriyor. Yani parasını bir şekilde okulun yanı sıra futboldan kazanıyor. Profesyonel bir yol almış gidiyor. Yani bunlar çok çok önemli. Ama işte dediğimiz gibi ağaç yaş geneliyle ben futbola ufak yaşta başladım. İlgi gösterdik. İlgi gösterimden dolayı bir plastik topla başladık futbol oynamaya. 1973 yılında Berlin'de dünyaya geldim. Ve o dönem çok farklıydı. O dönemde böyle istediğimiz her şeyi alamıyorduk. Çocukluk dönemlerimizde biz daha fazla sokakta, parklarda arkadaşlarımızı keşfederek orada biz futbol oynadık. Bu da bana ne yaptı? Bu da benim güçlü olan tarafımı gösterdi. Ben futbola meyilli olduğum için yani çocukluğumdan beri futbol oynuyordum. Halen de oynuyorum. 51 yaşındayım. Veteranlar Ligi'nde oynuyorum. Yani futbol becerimi ve teknik şeyleri genç kardeşlerimize kazandırmaya çalışıyorum. Bunun haricinde bizim eğer açabilirsek tabii yine bir saniye. Evet, başarılarımız son yaklaşık 9 senede futbolda yapmış olduğumuz başarılarla ilgili birkaç resim göstereceğim size. Ekranda resimde gördüğünüz gibi antrenör olarak ben ve antrenör olan oğlum Emrah Çil'le birlikte Aziz Nesin İlkokulu'nun bir açık alan futbol şampiyonasında birinciliğini kutluyoruz. Maç sonu çekilmiş olan bir resim. Evet, ikinci resimde gördüğünüz gibi Avrupa Şampiyonası turnuvasında bundan yaklaşık 3 sene önce katılmış olduğumuz Avrupa Şampiyonası'nda turnuva öncesi çektiğimiz bir resim. Turnuva sonunda şampiyonluk yaşamıştık. 12 katılan Avrupa okulları arasında biz Türkiye'yi ve okulumuzu temsilen şampiyon olmuştuk. Bir de bir SEM şampiyonasından şimdi Berlin'deki ilkokullar arası futbol turnuvalarında ilk önce yarı finale gelebilmek için SEM şampiyonasından çıkmanız gerekiyor. İlk 2 sırayı almanız lazımdı. Biz de bu şampiyonada ilk 2 sıra dereceye girmiştik ve bir bölgesel lige katılmaya hak kazanmıştık. Oradan ensanteler. Resimde gördüğünüz gibi ben, oğlum ve sayın müdürümüz Demet Timon. Çocukların başarısını her zaman desteklemişler. Biz sadece erkek futbol takımımız yoktur okulumuzda. Biz kızlarımıza da çok değer veriyoruz. Şimdi gördüğünüz gibi ekranda kız futbol takımımız Aziz Nesin İlkokulu'nun futsal turnuvasından bir görüntü, bir resim çektik. Ve dolayısıyla bu sporla birlikte kızlarımıza da bu fırsatı tanıyoruz. En güzel başarı kızlarımızın başarısı bu sene 2024 yılının Haziran ayında Avrupa Şampiyonası'nda ilk defa finale çıktılar. Final maçında da iyi mücadele sonunda 2. sırayı aldık. Benim için büyük bir başarıydı. Kızların göstermiş olduğu efor ve başarı. Berlin'de en çok ses getirdiğimiz yıl 2020 yılıydı. Pandemi öncesi futsal turnuvası adında yaklaşık 3 ay süren müsabakalarda 383 katılım vardı. İlkokulların katıldığı turnuvadan biz Gazi Nesli İlkokulu Berlin şampiyonu yapmıştık. Ekranda gördüğünüz gibi şampiyonadan sonra çekmiş olduğumuz resimler. Burada da Alman basını gelmişti, tebrik etmişti. Maç sonu çocukların duygularını almak istemişlerdi. Yaklaşık 500 seyircinin önünde biz bu kupayı kaldırdık. Türk basınımız da bizi yalnız bırakmıyor. Onlara da teşekkür ederim. Berlin'de faaliyet gösteren. 2024 yılında katılmış olduğumuz durum turnuvasında da erkeklerde 3. sırada turnuvayı bitirmiştik. Bir turnuvamızda da yine Avrupa Şampiyonası'nda orada erkeklerle dereceye girip final oynadık. Hatta ekranda gördüğünüz gibi canlı olarak Sayın Profesörümüz Doktor Volkan Alttaş da oradaydı. Kendisi de gördü bu çocukların başarısını, ilgisini, alakasını. Büyük bir ses getirmiştik o dönem. Ve bu senenin flash haberi bizim için ve sizler için 16 Avrupa okullarının katılmış olduğu turnuvada yaklaşık 2 ay önce erkek futbol takımımızda namağlup şampiyon olduk. Ve arka planda eğer görebilirseniz şurada bir kızımız da var. Ben özellikle erkek futbol takımı arasında aktif olan bir kızımızı daha aldık. Bu kızımız çok yetenekli. Berlin'in en iyi kulüplerinden bir tanesine transfer oldu. Şu an futbol hayatını orada sürdürüyor. Gördüğünüz gibi onu da erkeklerin oynadığı bir müsabakadaki futbol takımına davet etmiştim. Aynen devam ediyoruz. İşte en son şampiyonadan olan enstantaneler. Çocuklar çok mutlu, sevinçli. Takım ruhunu bir defa daha yansıyorlar. Gözlerinden ve suratına görüyorsunuz nasıl sevindiklerini. Bu da bize gurur ve mutlu veriyor. Ben özellikle yapmış olduğum işten çok zevk alıyorum. Çünkü çocuklarımız çok önemli. Bizim geleceğimiz her zaman ne olursa olsun spora yönlendirmemiz lazım. Onun için eğer ben de böyle bir durumda bir katkıda bulunuyorsam ne mutlu bana. Sizleri yordum, kusura bakmayın. İlginize alakanız teşekkür ederim. Eğer soru varsa
First Turkish, then English. Teşekkür ediyoruz. Çok sağ ol. Açıkçası benim için de önemli bir an. Orada beni görmeniz tesadüf değil. O fotoğraflardan birinde de benim oğlum var. Özellikle bugün birkaç yıl önce sporla entegrasyon, eğitim ve çocukların gelişimiyle ilgili ben Hasan Hoca ile karşılaştıktan sonra ve oradaki başarılara şahit olduktan sonra bunu Türkiye Cumhuriyeti'nde de şanslıyız ki burada kendi üniversitemizde paylaşmasını rica ettim. Ben ayrıca teşekkür ediyorum. Buraya kadar geldi. Bu okul döneminde bizlerle birlikte oldu. Bilmeyenler açısından da Berlin'de 2 dilli tek Alman okulunun bir Türk okulu olarak şu an orada devam eden birçok Türk vatandaşımızın orada olduğunu da söylemek durumundayım. Tekrar teşekkür edeyim. I would like to thank for Hasan's presentation. It was really interesting, especially from maybe Turkish friends and participants. But if it's needed, I can translate all tonight for our Italian, German and all partners. Thank you. Any questions or var mı bir soru arkadaşlar Hasan Bey? Yoksa bir soru var Barış Bey'den sen.
Sorunuz için teşekkür ediyoruz. Hocam sporcular hepsi Türk müdür? Yamanlarda var mıdır?
Şimdi şöyle söyleyeyim. Bizim okul 2 dilli olmasına rağmen bizde sadece bir anne ve baba Türk olacak denilen bir kayda yok. Yani şunu demek istiyorum. Anne baban da Alman olup da çocuğu bizim okula kaydedebilir veya atıyorum anne Türk baba Fransız hiç fark etmiyor. Bizim kapımız herkese açık. Önemli olan Berlin gibi büyük bir şehirde dünya dillerinin bir araya gelip birbirlerinden bir şey öğrenmeleri. Ben kendim az önce başta Kreuzberg müziğiyle sahneye çıktım. Ben kendim Berlin doğumluyum, Kreuzbergliyim. Yani yıllardır orada utanç duvar öncesi Berlin'in durumunu çok iyi bilen insanlardan birisiyim. Yani ben aslında yurt dışında gurbet dediğimiz yerde yaşayan insanların sesiyim. Yani onları en iyi anlayan kişi ben onun için de onların sesi olmak için buraya geldim. Teşekkür ederim.
Hocam zaten bilerek bir soruyu sordum. Orada yabancı bir ülkede olup bir göçmen sayılıyorsunuz. Kültürler arası ilişkinin de sporla artmasında çok büyük etken. Spor, gençlerin özellikle birlikte çalışması, spor yapması. Biz de bu konularda çalışıyoruz. Teşekkür ederim.
Ben size teşekkür ederim. Sağ olun.
Çok teşekkürler. Sağ olun.
Rica ederim. Şimdi kapatmadan önce Volkan hocamız rica etmişti. İlerlemiş yaşlara rağmen bir topla bir gösteri yapabilir misin diye. Eğer arka taraftan topu alabilirsek.
Bravo.
Sallayın top.
Topun özelliği var mı?
Sadece bir iki hareket göstereceğim.
Thank you very much again. Before finishing today's session, I think it was one of the most activity we had. Thank you. Today's last speaker and last session's last speaker, I would like to invite Mr. Barbaros Salman. He will be explaining as sport diplomacy, tourism as peace builder, and floor is yours. Thank you.
Hello, everybody. I think you're lucky because I'm the last speaker, and then after you will be free, because you have been discussed all the points. I think for 2 days. Just a few words I can't say more. I think, but I would like to thank you first of all, İKÇÜ University, and then the organization, and thank you for all attendees for the students. First of all, I'm here to represent the Rotary because, you know, we are one of the civil social organization which is representing UN, United Nations, and we try to solve some problems for the humanity, and we try to do touch the all points in our human life. First of all, what's Rotary? diseases. Third one, providing clean water. Fourth one, saving mothers and children. Fifth one, supporting education. Sixth one, growing local economies. The last one, protecting the environment. You see, the Rotary, the 7 points in how in a human life, and they are very important points when you check the item by item. You see, at the first one, which is the most important, I said, peace building and conflict resolution. You know, the world has a big conflict now, before, and in the future also. I believe that. How we solve our problems, each other's. We should think about first ourselves, I think, not the big size. You should solve your problems with yourself, first of all, with your family, with your wife, with your children, with your friends, with your neighbors, with your teachers, with your all of business friends. And then after, if you can solve the problems with them, and then the world becomes more happier. And the governments, countries, they are all of them competing, you know, each other's. And that's why they are fighting each other's. They are, you know, they are looking for to earn money from some things, from gun industry, from metals, from you know, everything. They would like to make profit, and nobody wants to be late for anything. That's why we should be work. We should be, you know, we should be careful for all dangers, and we should solve all problems with diplomatic way and with the discussing. And shortly, just, you know, 20 days ago it was, And we invited some young people from Germany, about 24 musicians and dancers, and we invited 25 again musicians and dancers from Russia, and from Turkey also some university some university students musicians attend. It's about 27 students, they were Turkish ones, and all together they make a one-piece camp in Çeşme Şifne Hotel, which Çeşme community support us, and they spent together 1 week and they practice their concert together, and they communicate each others and from different cultures. And then we had 2 concerts. One of was in Çeşme. Another second one is, I told you, the biggest concert. It was 2nd of November in Adnan Saygun Concert Hall, and totally 1,200 people watch this concert. It was amazing. Really, it was amazing, because at the end, most of people was crying, because, you know, we we talk about peace with the music, and we communicate through the music for peace with the other countries' people. And this is the one of the biggest projects for us also for this year, to welcome to these young musicians and dancers. And it was a connection. It was one tourism facility. It was one, you know, culture exchange facility. And it was really greatest project for us, also for Germans and for Russians also. Still continue some, you know, Zoom meetings together with them, and we are keeping touch, and we just became friends also with them with this concert. Okay, sports and peace. Sport can be a powerful tool in establishing and maintaining peace. Also, let's check together. Here are some ways sport can contribute to peace. Intercultural communications, what we talked, you know, a few minutes ago, we said, by bringing people from different cultures together, sport can help reduce prejudice and increase cultural understanding. You know, you start to understand more. You know, if you go to one country, also if you visit some country, you can understand more their realities, more their teaching way, because here we have one culture ourselves, the Turkish culture, let's say. You know, we like something to do, but they don't like something to that way. You know, to learn each other lives is very important, and to respect. This is very important also. Teamwork and collaboration. Sports contribute to individuals' learning values such as teamwork, solidarity, and fair play, which our Mr. Chill already explained. These values are essential for building a peaceful society also. Teamwork. Teamwork is, again, it's a very important point for your life, for your business life. If you don't work in teamwork system, you will alone in your business life. And you can't do anything yourself alone in your life. You should do everything together, and you should take help from others, and then you can build up one big issue, one big project or something. For example, I told you one concert we did, 12 Rotary clubs worked for that one, and Germany also worked that one, and Russia worked that one. And, you know, in the backstage, there are so many people to do this concert, to do this conference. You know, maybe you can see the 20-25 speakers here, but the backstage, how many people are there? And they worked a lot. And they did, you know, presentation, they checked, and, you know, so many issues. That's why teamwork is the most important thing in your lives. And you can be leader with a teamwork. And sports make you team worker. And the best teamwork sport for me, sailing. Please, you try to sail, but race with the racing, not for a journey, with the racing. You know, the boats, yacht races I'm talking about, normally 10, 12 sailors work on it. If one of them works a little bit than the others, and if he makes wrong also some things, you can be late for the race. Maybe you can see the, you know, sailing races, they're going so slowly, you think. But at the end, they're racing for seconds because they're calculating system. And if someone works less than the other one, or if doesn't do his responsibility exactly, the team is losing at the end. That's why everybody needs each other's in the business, studying, in the country, in the life, for everything. Youth improvement, sports. Sport enables young people to gain self-confidence, develop their leadership skills, and accrue positive role models. This encourages young people to make positive contributions to society. You know, we are talking about almost similar things and saying similar things, and all points go to the same point. Distraction and therapy, sports. You know, in our life, we have stress, a lot of stress. In the morning, when you go out from your home, when you're coming to school or your business, you have stress. You have stress in business, you have stress at home, everything. But you need to relax. The best way to do the sport, to clean your brain, to clean your body, to for your health, for everything. For people living in conflict zones, sports can be a way to distress, reduce trauma, and take a break from the challenge of everyday life. Don't say, please, I don't have a time to do sport. You should have a time to do sport. If you do sport, you have more energy, you have more relaxed and more positive. I'm almost 60 years old. I try to do all sports in my life, and I would like to do more of them also if I had time more. I said, you know, you should find some solution to do the sport. But I think you're young and you can find time, because later is more difficult. Global events for sport. International sporting events such as Olympics and the World Cup can strengthen cooperation and diplomatic relations between countries. You know, Olympic Games, really, this is incredible organization for the world, I think. You have seen the Paris Olympic Games. You know, even there are so many wars in the world, but still they competed each others in the Olympic Games with the fair rules, and they respect each others. That's why communicate with the other countries, with the other nations, is the most important thing to understand each others.
Can we summarize?
Yeah. And contribution of sports to peace should not be overlooked. With its unflying power, sport can create positive change around the world. And quickly, let's talk about tourism and peace. Tourism can play an important role in establishing and maintaining peace. Here are some ways tourism can contribute to peace also. Cultural exchange, we talk about it. Tourism allows people from different cultures to interact with each other and increase cultural understanding. This helps reduce biases and misunderstanding. Economic development, tourism, next. Tourism creates job opportunities by promoting economic development. As economic prosperity increases, it becomes possible for social tensions to decrease and more peaceful environment to be created. And tourism diplomatic relations. Tourism strengthens diplomatic relations between countries. Tourism activities allow for increased cooperation and dialogue between states. Tourism strengthens diplomatic relations between countries and tourism activities. Repeat, sorry. And tourism environmental sustainability helps. Sustainable tourism practice contribute to protection of natural resources and increase environmental awareness. This, in turn, can help prevent environmental conflicts also. Education and awareness rising. Tourism contributes to develop the global citizenship awareness by helping people understand different lifestyles and worldwide. You see on the screen, this is from India, this picture, this colorful festival. We are the we are in living one color festival in the world. We never forget this one.
Mr. Salman, please just maybe just 2 minutes. Okay, please. Thank you.
Thank you. Social presentation and solidarity tourism. Tourism helps to local communities develop and increase the social solidarity. This is important for ensuring peace and harmony. Tourism, when managed correctly, can make a great contribution to creation of a world of peace and harmony. Thank you very much, and great hope for peace. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you again. And I think when I see the group of people, time to finish all. I will close our session, and I would like to invite our speakers to the stage to give their certificate. Thank you again.
Yeah, we continue the show.
Making sound, close and speak.
I don't know if you're alive.
Yes.
Are we live?
Yes.
Are we live still? Yes.
Yes.
Yes, yes.
So thank you everybody who contributed to this. As Mr. Salman mentioned, it was about teamwork, and such we were, and as such we will continue. A very big thanks to our host. This city, the speakers. And I want to conclude with that of course the IKÇÜ initiative will continue. It is bubbling, spin-offs are created, generated, even startups are being produced. And it is a box in a box that I would recommend. Go to the website, learn more about it. Thanks to all the students. And that was learned a lot, I hope, through this experience. We're going to go to IKÇÜ, a short. And we're going to invite everybody to come to Karşıyaka. My dear Erkin and Kadin, Erken and Kadin, my dear Mr. and Mrs. Come all to Karşıyaka. We're going to have a nice after relax in Izmir. Come all and join us and be ready for 2025 in Lisbon. They will tell you about it.
Just because now they can see you, they can associate the face to the voice and the art and soul of IKÇÜ, Mr. Barnos. Thank you for hosting this edition. Ready to keep the good work? This year was 2 days, 2 full days, so it was massive and intensive work. Thank you very much.
So, see you next year. Now, let's celebrate the success of the Izmir 2024 IKÇÜ conference. Thank you again to all the people that made this possible, our fantastic hosts, and it was tough in some moments. But what really matters is that we come back home, I guess, and I hope with something productive and the ideas and network and good people, more important. Ciao, and see you.
Thank you very much. I kindly invite to the stage all professors, students, Sonat, Julio, and Sonat. Gel abi fotoğraf. Ya, green'de var. Hadi bakalım. Everybody on the stage.